Hey, this is Mike Renoir, Northwest Fight Scene, NWFightScene.com. I'm here at the Prince, John Albert, man. How you doing?
I'm feeling great. I got a new sponsor, Lily Pipe and Barracks. It's a new oxygen tank therapy, and I'm just killing it. I'm training 3 times a day. This is my 3rd training session. I'm doing some good round sparring, and I feel great. I got energy all day. Being able to train this hard and still have energy is a big part of the sport. And my past couple fights, I've been training this hard, but I'm lagging. But now I feel invigorated and strong.
Well, good. Now we're a month plus out, I guess a month and a week from your fight here in Seattle, hometown fight. That's got to feel good.
Yeah, it's exciting. Again, I'm getting a little nervous because it's not a lot of pressure on me from the fans. It's just more pressure on myself because I don't want to disappoint anybody here. But I always come out and fight, and I think that's what most fight fans want. They don't care who wins or loses.
Right.
Great show.
Well, perfect. Now, Scott Jorgensen, this guy's been around for a while. He's a tough guy from Boise, Idaho, another Northwest fighter. Have you ever trained with him?
Never had a chance. My coach has a couple times. That's it. Never had a chance.
All right. Well, what are your thoughts on him as a fighter and as an opponent?
That dude is a beast. Like, this is going to be a fight from hell. I know that for a fact. I know my boxing is Chris. My ground is great, but the dude's tough. You know, I'm watching some tape on him right now. That guy can get hit by a truck and keep coming. So I'm just looking forward to a 3-round war, really.
Right on. Now, he's coming off a couple tough losses. You're coming off a couple tough losses. Do you feel the pressure that you need to get in there and get the win to stay in the UFC, or how's that?
Well, I mean, it's obvious. They set this up kind of as a winner stays fight. Even though he's fought 2 tough guys, and my last couple fights didn't go my way. So I kind of feel like they're setting him up for a win, but I think I'm going to surprise everybody. By taking the W home for sure.
Well, good. Now, let's talk about the last fight. I know this is probably a little bit of a sore subject. A real bad stoppage in most people's opinion. Kim Winslow stopping the fight against Perez. What did you take from that fight afterwards, and how did you deal with the loss?
It was tough initially. I mean, if you guys have watched it, I was in complete shock. I didn't know what to do. I just sat there with my mouth open. Flies. I could have caught flies in there, but I just moved on. People make mistakes. She made a mistake. She thought she was protecting me, and which is too bad because I didn't verbally or physically tap, but she thought I was in danger and just stopped the fight, which is just frustrating because we're men and we're smart fighters, and we know our limitations, and I want to live to fight again, and I knew I was safe. So a little disappointing, because I just want to win, and I want to stay in the UFC and just fight the best guys out there. You can only do that when you're in the UFC, so that's why this is a must-win fight. You can't go out with 3 losses.
All right, on now. You're 5 weeks out. You obviously came in through Dennis Hallman, Victory Athletics. We're here in Enumclaw, Washington, with Jeff Hoagland, training with him, getting him ready for his fight. He's getting you ready for your fight. Talk about the training for this camp and who you're working with.
Every morning I work with Salhin Suisak Muay Thai over there in Fife at Marcelo Alonso's. The guy's level 12 through, which means Ajahn, which is the highest rank you can get as a Muay Thai instructor. And the dude's so legit. He's a multiple PABA boxing champion. Most of his wins come from boxing. He's 88 and 17 or something, and 60 of those wins are boxing. He's fought for the WBO, WBA. So it's not just straight Muay Thai. It's boxing. He incorporates a lot of it for MMA. He's just making me a beast out there. And Ollie Crosby at 24 Hour Fitness in Federal Way. He's my strength and conditioning coach. We just left Vision Quest. I stick with him because he's the best, man. He pushes me so hard, and he's so creative. And, he knows what needs to be done for the sport. And of course, Dennis Hallman. He's going through a tough time right now. He's still working with me. He's got some moves and slick things set up for me, for Scott, that I just need to keep growing and working. And coming out here and working with Hoagland is awesome, man. It's nice working with another high caliber fighter at my weight. It makes a huge difference, because that was one thing at Dennis's. The only people I got to spar with were Benji Raddick, Dennis Hallman, Sterling, and Len. We're all 2 to 3 weight classes above me, and now it's nice to compete with guys my own size, because it's a big advantage towards my fight. Because when I only fight big guys, I'm not really ready for a guy my size. Whereas now training with guys my size, we're going to be more adept to a guy my size.
Oh, right on, right on. Well, hey, appreciate your time today. We look forward to seeing you in 5 weeks here in Seattle. Anyone to thank or any sponsors that you want to thank besides your first one there?
Obviously, Movie Piper Barracks over there in Tacoma. Ollie Crosby, my strength and conditioning coach, 24-hour fitness Federal Way. Soundhen Suisak, Dennis Hallman, Jeff Poglin, Combat Sports and Fitness, and Comic Oasis. They're out there in Las Vegas. I'm a big comic book nerd, and they support me the past 2 fights, and they like seeing what I do, and I like what they do. So I'd like to thank all those guys.
All right. Well, you heard it here, Northwest Fight Scene with John Albert. Thank you, sir.